Hi guys, welcome to your October 2019 reading. This reading is for my lovely Sagittarians, but also of course anybody who resonates with this message is more than welcome. So first of all, before I even begin, I just want to let you guys know that this message may not resonate with most people. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it won't. Every now and then I get these kinds of messages where I don't even know about the information. I don't know what it's about, and I never follow up with it. It just comes through me, and it's designed for whoever's watching if they need it, and if they don't need it, they let it go. But I myself, I don't go further than presenting what I'm getting, okay? So that being said, here's what I'm picking up on. First of all, this reading is, as I heard, it's off the beaten path. It is definitely not for our standard YouTube reading person to find themselves in. But that being said, if this reading is for you, you may find that you are in this Nine of Swords energy. You are stressed about something, you're having sleepless nights, and I'm going to tell you why. I feel that the reason why you're having sleepless nights has to do with this experiments card that I got. Like, this shows me, to me, this really looks like government experiments. I'm hearing government secrets or something to that effect. So I feel I'm a little bit torn on reporting because I'm like, but, you know, if Spirit has a message for somebody and they choose me to give it, I will do so. But it doesn't go further than this table, personally. So that being said, I feel that, God, where do I even start? Okay. First of all, let's just paint a picture here. Whoever this is a past life cycle that you're in. And this past life cycle has to do with you being part of some kind of, being a part of some kind of secret assignment, I don't even want to say society, secret assignments. This isn't just this lifetime, and it's been activated in this lifetime here. Boom, past life activation. Boom, life path. I mean, like, these two cards alone coming together. Usually when I see that life path, it has to do with spiritual service, or it's heralding the birth of a baby or some kind of project being conceived. But that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you are involved in some kind of government situation where I feel this may have to do with impregnations, pregnancies. So all right. Let's just show the cards because why not, right? This is coming through as a cycle, and it's interesting that the shape came out. Can you guys see it? The shape came out like this. I just said shame by mistake. The shame came out like this. But as we all know, there's never to be any shame. We just go through what it is that we are going through. Ooh, just as I said that, keep endurance, keep going. Now, but what this shows me here, this has to do, if I'm going to just keep it real, and you guys know I do keep it real when I choose to focus in on an energy. This has to do with harvesting. Whoopsies. This looks like a harvesting situation. Excuse me, hold on. So when I first pulled these cards, I saw this, and I was like, okay. First of all, because I've never pulled this card before, to be honest. And following that, I saw this, and I feel that if you're watching this, maybe you are aware of this, maybe you're not, maybe you suspected that, you know, this has to do with extraterrestrial stuff, or that maybe you've been experimented on by the government or secret society or whatever it is, or groups out there, and maybe you're just like, why does my body keep feeling different? I feel that this is maybe because, you know, God bless, only you would know, you may have truly had that kind of experience. And in this cycle, what I'm seeing is this: being experimented on or impregnated, as it seems here, having that gestation period, which, okay, I'm hearing 9 months. I was going to say, which may not even be a 9-month period, or maybe a 6-month period, but I'm hearing, no, it's 9 months. So 9 months, and then look at that. then look, even returns. Guess what? You have the baby, but you have to return it. God bless you, right? It's not yours to keep, they're saying. It's never yours to keep. It's never meant to be yours to keep. Here's the baby there. All right? And then here's the body, you, being, it's like taken back up again for yet another cycle of this. So I'm just seeing this mill. I mean, like, honestly, it seems like something out of a movie. But, you know, art imitates life. A lot of times when people call other people crazy, don't call people crazy, because sometimes it's just that you don't have that experience. You know, when people talk about extraterrestrials, this and that, and everyone's like, ah, you're so crazy. Yeah, that's because you haven't done your research, and it, you know, wasn't for you to know or whatever. But so we always have to be mindful that in God's world, there are so many people going through just a myriad of experiences. Now, I have complete compassion for this. Anybody who's been a mother, I haven't, but God bless, but anybody who's been a mother or parent or is connected with children knows that to have this, first of all, losing any child in any way is devastating. And then if you don't know what's going on, and then if there's the harvesting, and then there's just the being worked over and over, and I mean, there's a sense of you know, stress there. But what I'm seeing is here, this is the card that comes to us. This says awareness. It says time out. So I feel like you, viewer, if there's only one viewer and I only get one view on this and it's an unlike, God bless you, you know, like at this point, I don't really care. You know, I give the messages. I try to detach from the likes and all that stuff. Otherwise, it'll drive you nuts. But what I'm seeing here is you're given a time out. So maybe you're on a time out. Who decides your time out? It could be this group that is doing this to you. And on some level, I'm picking up different energies here. And the reason why I'm picking up different energies as to who this group is because I feel that I'm hearing it's part of a failed experiment to repopulate other worlds. Because when I pulled this card out, and they don't even want, look, I can't even hold it. I'm just going to let it go then. I'm just going to say that I'm going to leave it at that. Listen, if God says, God said. And I'm just hearing a failed experiment to repopulate other worlds. We'll leave it at that, all right? But that being said, you're being given a timeout. So you may find yourself here in this time space feeling like out of sorts, having sleepless nights. Maybe you understand what this is. Maybe you don't know. Maybe for some of you, because I felt the energy as I was speaking earlier, you may notice my intonation change in my videos, even the ones about love readings, because I channel as well as I do this. And I felt earlier the energy of these people as they came through a little bit. And I forgot which part it was. But the point that I'm saying here is I feel that this reading, they're saying, is okay. This is an okay reading to talk about. It's not like government secrets and people are going to come after me, thank God, or anybody else. They are doing their part to notify you because they want you to know you've been a part of this program. They're not saying it using any other word except the word program. You were a part of this program, and they know you deserve to know whether or not you'll ever get more answers than that, or blah blah blah. But the idea, and I want to keep it again, it was to have your help in repopulating other worlds, and it was not successful, and so that's that. So I feel that this reading is for you, dear viewer or viewers, if this resonates with you, because they want, and maybe all of you will somehow find a way to this video, God bless, God is just that way, but they want you to know that they are not as unethical or as immoral or as cruel, is the word as they're saying, not as cruel as people would feel them to be because of this. Because on some level, there is a soul agreement. Obviously, we're seeing life path, we're seeing past life activation, and I got that this is something that you do in multiple lifetimes. If you're listening, this is something that your soul has contracted to do. You help to populate these worlds. And so down here, you may not be aware of that. You're just a regular Joe Schmo trying to live your life, and you may be having some weird phenomena, your stomach, whatever it is your symptoms are. I'm just seeing this has to do with harvesting for the sake of repopulation. All right. So I'm seeing, two lives basically. I'm seeing that one of these lives you're conscious of, and this is the one we're in now. And one of these lives you're totally there's a different degree of consciousness that surrounds this situation. And obviously you will know if it's you, if it is determined okay for you to the level that you're okay to know. Just as I'm seeing wisdom and impeccability, they are impeccable about informing you. Now listen, I don't know anybody from Jump Street, God bless. I literally just read the cards and energy is so. But I will say this, the energy that I feel coming through with this is definitely an energy that is trying to be clean about this. They're trying to say, we tried to do this, it didn't work out. And they could have just let you go on with your life feeling at odds with things and never having answers. But no, they're doing the right thing, and they're letting you know to your conscious mind, because your subconscious mind understands this, as we see from the life path soul contract stuff. But they're trying to let you know, it's not to say thank you for your service, because that's not enough. They're saying that's too glib, it's just oversimplified. But they want you to know that that's that, and they want you to know that they too are sad about this, because again, it's an other worlds thing. So if you don't understand this video, then I bless you, it's not for you. And I don't want you to think, well, I don't get this, this makes no sense. That's because it's not a message that is designed to reach you. And even if it did reach you, because you obviously sat down and listened to it, it's not energetically for you to consume. And so therefore it's going to be at a loss for you. Now, that saying what I just said leads me right into this, and just goes to show you that words said in a reading, they're never minced and they're never wasted. So take a look at this. I'm seeing here lab. So for some of you, yes, these children may very well still be alive, but they're saying that these children were never meant for you. God bless. And remember, on some level, there was a soul agreement for that. Oh, look, I just bought these cards. I've always wanted them after Tarot, and they just came, and I just have them, cooling off, so to speak, on some selenite behind all this, and I just saw this card, and it just made sense. After Tarot, in case you guys don't know, is a Tarot deck that shows the moments after. So you guys, this is the 10 of Pentacles, and look at this. I just saw it, and it just came into this reading because, see, yeah, I'm just seeing some spaceships or something signifying there, but I'm seeing this person that's you, viewer. Oops, I'm sorry, can you see? This person that's you, and here's the child, and with whoever or whatever this other group is. And remember, this is about repopulating other worlds. So, these children, God bless them, they're off, they're gone somewhere else. They're doing whatever they need to do, whether it's here on Earth or however that shakes out. But they are being given their own lives. They have their own, I'm hearing secret societies. That's a word that keeps wanting to come out, but they just said it. Thank you. Secret society. So, if you don't know something, if it seems weird to you, that means it's not for you. It's not part of your lifetime. It's not whatever. But as readers, we get information that is designed to go to everybody. So as weird as it sounds sometimes, just know that you just feel happy that the message came through for somebody who really needed it, and may not necessarily be able to just go to any other reader. Their readings are probably much more limited than yours would be, especially when we're dealing about love and all these kinds of other things. But I'm seeing that this little babe is, they're here. But I do feel that there is some sadness as well amongst these groups, because they needed children too. They wanted children. We're talking about repopulation, so maybe they have issues with whatever their population is. And so I just feel like this is a moment where we have compassion for everybody involved, and we clearly see soul contract here. So that's that. Now let's move on. I'm seeing here, yeah, this is showing me definitely in extraterrestrial interactions, because it looks like a spaceship here, and some of these other worlds are quite beautiful, by the way. But yeah, this is just, sometimes it's just the image that is being used and not the back. These are lovely. These are the power tarot cards. So I'm going to put that here. Now, I want to read these two, oopsies. I want to read these two cards. I don't really know. Oh, okay, wait, another message came in. For these kids who have been taken, I'm seeing that they are the select few. They're saying they're the select few, and they will breed. I hate to say the word breed. I don't know why that came out. They are going to procreate. I'm going to say that word. Procreate with the other children who are in this mix. Okay? I'm seeing that they're trying to create a new race of beings. And they are saying they won't be able to tell us all about it, but they're trying to create yeah, and that's all they're saying. In fact, I'm not even going to repeat that. It's just here, because I'm seeing Buddha like, So that's what they're saying. And I feel that whoever this is has played a blessed part in this. But whatever children they were able to have and were able to work with and maintain, or just, I don't even know what verb to use, they're going to make sure that they're together. They're going to make sure that they have a happy life, as happy a life as, anyone can ensure anybody else can have. So this is not a matter of like, we're kidnapping, we're doing this, we're harvesting your organs, and I just don't have that energy here. But there definitely is a lab feel to it. They're saying that they will try to continue experiments in the sense of trying to see from the children who were able to be harvested, trying to see what is in their genetic makeup, so that maybe at least they can go forward and have lab results, and just, I guess, create children that way. I God bless. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come from. Yeah, they're telling you to have peace. Thank you. They're saying that through this wisdom that they're bringing through, they're saying they want you to have peace and to be at peace with it, okay? To be at peace with it. And I guess that's where they are. Just as I said, that's where they are. I just felt I wanted to see what was on here, and it coincided with those words. This is Earth somewhere else, right? They're somewhere else. And they want you to have peace with that. And they're also saying that the way that the universe is that you can be linked. They're saying here, you're already linked. Maybe on a physical level you feel like you're truly alone, but they're saying that there's a specialness of knowing that you are that one birth mother, of that being that's out there, and that you have an inextricable link with that being, no matter where they are in all of existence. So maybe this is a moment where you can even try to make that connection, even if you in this card, because I was wondering what this card was for, but as I'm seeing here, there is like these two little fish swimming in these trees. We're on the ground looking up, right? But what it looks like, it's kind of a surreal thing, in case you're like, that doesn't make sense, I don't get it. This is a surreal image. So I'm seeing this as you trying to wade through what looks like membrane, right, to find this person. So what this card shows me is that even if you have trouble connecting on a conscious level to this being, like you're trying to be telepathic, you're trying to get in there, you're trying to have dreams about this person, but you feel like you can't. That's so interesting, because I already forgot the words, but I sat down, and as I was about to get started, I heard the words neural interceptor, and I was like, And when I went and tried to look it up, and obviously whatever, right? But I'm assuming that with that, it means that whatever your neural networks are, there's something that is being intercepted. So I think that is to kind of, I don't want to say block, you from being able to go further in some way, but I just got the words neural interceptor, and if you're out there and this reading resonates with you, you might know exactly what that is. God bless you. But my point is, in this image, those words came right back to me, because I'm seeing, it's like, why can't I reach? Why can't I connect? Yes, you have a link, and just know that that link is there. Even if you want to write letters to this child, if you want to celebrate its birthday every year, if you want to whatever, do that, know that, trust that it's getting there in its own way. But as far as you being able to come into awareness of having that connection, if you do, it's going to be very, very far and few in between, but those moments are to be treated like a gift. I'm getting that you may, thank you, I'm getting that you may get information about them, like a flash of them in their life. Oh my God, I just said here, like at 36, their age, 36, and then later at 72 years old or something like that. And then I just looked here, and this card is the card of 36, right? So what I'm getting is that there are reasons why you're being given this time out, I guess, from the program, but also this blockage, this neural interceptor, so to speak, when it comes to these children. And I really feel that maybe some of you have fostered many children, right? But that being said, and they're saying that some of them are already at 34 and 35, 36. So if you've already gotten glimpses of these kids where you're like, dude, I don't know if I've ever had kids, but I know, like, there's something unsettled in me because I keep getting these images of a child at this age and then a child and it's the same child, but how could this be my child? Or it's two different children at different times, but I know they're both mine. And that's because, yes, and these images are being allowed through. You've been programmed to have these images make their way to you because you already have a link with them. That's your child. But there's a neural interceptor or something that blocks you from making that connection at a conscious level. And the reason why is because it would cause too much heartbreak. You know, it's an empathetic, it's a compassionate blocking, they're saying. However, to show more compassion, they say that they give you a window into that world, so to speak, of course, right? They give you a window into that world and into that child's life every few decades, and those are to be considered gifts. Look at this. Yeah, so like this. And know that this reading is here to validate you. You are being validated, and they are feeling that compassion for you. And I just want to remind you again that this is something that you've done in multiple lifetimes. This is part of your soul agreement. Maybe your soul, maybe on the other side, your soul is super interested in working for the bettering of like species across the universes or just whatnot. And so you're like, how can I do my part to help civilizations grow, right? And maybe this is just what you have settled on, and this is something your soul enjoys doing, and that tells me that it feels like you have some kind of progenitor status, even if you're not in the labs and you're not like Eve having the first child, you know what I mean? So but there is a sense of accomplishment that you are helping different civilizations in existence to be, and to magnify the Lord, and to be in consciousness, and so there's beauty to that. There really is. And as I'm hearing that, I'm just feeling this, as I'm saying I'm saying hearing because these words are coming through me. As I'm hearing / saying that, I'm feeling this hush come over, because it's like a grief, and I guess they want to give a moment of silence to this. So we'll take a moment. Okie dokie. Yeah, so we'll take that moment, and of course you could always pause and always continue to do it. I'm seeing showers. In the shower is a good time to take a pause and to have that, I guess, if there's any neural overload or whatnot. I'm just saying these words, but I'm sure somebody understands. In the shower is a good place to kind of get relief from that. Okay. Because I'm hearing there could be chemical overload. Yeah, I'm seeing there could be a chemical overload. Now, this chemical may, yeah, it's connected to these experiments, because I'm seeing here in her hands, like, can you guys see? I'm sorry. I'm in front of the camera, so, okay. So, I'm seeing it's like sparkling, and there's just a lot of chemicals in the system, I think. And so I guess go with whatever is coming through. Having a shower, maybe that helps. Is there anything else? Oh, these cards. Okay. Hold on one sec, okay? Okay. Now this could either be for those who were just curious and stayed on the call, so to speak, those viewers who are just curious and stayed on the video, or this could also continue on for this same person here. But either way, I'm going to read it as I'm seeing. I'm seeing that for somebody viewing, there could be a person, maybe you are concerned about a person, you're in between two minds about a person. I feel that this is a love relationship. I feel that it is somebody who has offered their love to you, or you have offered your love to them. I feel that this is somebody that you are having this Nine of Swords feeling about. I feel that maybe you are concerned about them and you don't really know how to interpret who these people are. That's so interesting. I just said who these people are, but I meant to say who this person is. I had to pause because just the energy is just so much. But you know what? What I'm seeing here is, it looks like there's more than one person on the board here. I feel like there's somebody who's being shown as the King of Cups, and about that person, or within that connection, there is this feeling of not knowing how to view this person, not knowing how to think about this person, not knowing whether this person is the one for you, not knowing if this person can be trusted, whatnot. Then I'm seeing this King of Coins here, and I'm seeing this King of Coins having the deception card over them. So that to me kind of feels like it's either that this person is not to be trusted, or there has been some kind of I just heard separation already, but there has been some kind of deception already in there. I feel like this person is the one who's constantly in and out. I think that this person seems like they're out to get whatever they can, and it's almost like, it's like, wow, you see what they're chasing, and it's not even like that, you know what I mean? It's not even like that valuable. It's like, whoa, you did that for this. So that's what I'm seeing. So, but I'm seeing here also in the middle, the Fool card. So it's having a new beginning, and I'm seeing it right over the Lover's card. So I think that right now, it's so interesting because the King of Cups comes across as has the main female, and the King of Swords has the main male card. So these two people or groups or whoever are very much in your life, whoever this resonates with, whether it's this person or someone else who's on the video who is just here listening. But I really feel that this King of Cups person loves you, they care about you, They're waiting for you. They're interested. They hope you're interested. They have something to offer you. I'm seeing this King of Coins just seems kind of like they don't really seem like they're giving much to this connection. There's no emotion there as well. And meanwhile, here I find you in the middle with the despair card, right? And let's see what your energy is here. I'm seeing fatigue. I'm seeing you've been tripped up a lot. You've made a lot of mistakes. I'm seeing you feel down on your luck. I'm seeing you also feeling the presence of other people watching you. I really feel this could be for this person here. Maybe you have this awareness of something out there is watching you or just whatnot. But I just feel like this feeling here is just like, God, when can I catch a break? Well, they're saying to take a new beginning, because I see that you really want to be an empress. You really want to be loved. You really want to be the focal point of somebody's life. You want to get out there. You want to be free. You want to live. You want to just have a sense of freedom and daring and just be like normal. Like, what's normal? I don't know. But have a life that you think is free. Now, I'm picking up that this could also be that you yourself have extraterrestrial origins, and I almost said organs, but origins, and maybe you're aware of that and you want to live a life that is free. Now, I'm seeing that if that's what you want, then maybe this is not a bad thing, because I'm seeing the Four of Wands here. And I'm seeing that there is somebody who is out there for you, because here I see that maybe in the past you may have not been interested in love because you were busy or you just didn't want it, and then you may have enjoyed being, I almost said fragile, you may have enjoyed being fragile, but I was going to say you may have enjoyed being single. And when you're single, you can be fragile, because then it's less, like you're less able to be hurt. And I feel that you felt that it was easier to be single, because you could be more fragile in a sense, and you can, how can I explain it? Sometimes, wow, the energy, okay. What I'm seeing here, because that seemed very contradictory, but what I'm seeing here, if I can put that in a nutshell, is that for some of you, you were okay being single before, because either you were not interested in it, either you didn't want to be vulnerable, or you didn't want other people to be vulnerable, because if you were in a relationship with someone else, they could have been fragile and vulnerable to whatever you were going on. And then for some of you, maybe you wanted to be fragile, and you felt safer being fragile in a single situation. But what I'm seeing here is Spirit is saying, yay, that you too deserve love. There's the Ace of Cups coming in for you, and they're saying wait for it. That's lovely. As I'm seeing that waiting, usually if I say wait for it on a normal, I say normal, but a more general reading that is just for what we are used to seeing for YouTube readings, I would hear people's energies sighing like, no, I'm tired of waiting. But I don't feel that here in this reading. I don't feel that at all. And in fact, I feel that you may have been the Knight of Coins for some time, just plodding forward, doing your thing. And I feel that you are going to reach Queen of Coins status, where you are going to make it. You're going to get it done. But it's interesting, because take a look here. That's interesting, because we see the King of Coins, you're a match, but this King of Coins, this person, you will be a match, right? This person is the one who kind of, broke your heart or had, just deception, straight up. So I don't know if I'm not saying that just because I'm seeing you as the Queen of Coins doesn't mean that you will be with this person. No, it could very well mean that you will have the payoff that you're looking for, that you're working towards. I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands here, and with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is that surrender energy. It's the wounded warrior energy, but to me it's the surrender one. You're on your last legs, and finally you give it up. You surrender. So maybe, but look at how fiery this person is. So this tells me that there is something that has been firing you, and I think if you're this person also who resonated with the beginning of this message, I feel that this alone is enough to get your mind in knots and to keep you going. This, I feel like, this reading is to help you surrender it. Surrender your lack of awareness of this program, or surrender your awareness of this program. Surrender, just surrender. That's what I'm getting. So I'm seeing here, this is just like a lot of stuff for one person to be dealing with. I didn't bring this card in, but as I was pulling the three cards, the main female, despair, and main male, I saw this card, child. Now, as I say this, it just hit me also that if that wasn't your love scenario, this is another one coming in. Is this one for you? Where you are the main female and your energy is that of the King of Cups, but you're unsure. And this other person is the main male, but there's been deception here, and he's the King of Pentacles. And you're just like, now the King of Cups is that person who has this emotion. They're ready. They want to have this connection with you. And this person just comes across as just being kind of like, I don't know, kind of lame. Not saying it that way, God bless, but like, dude, they need to bring more love into this, more heart. Now, in that light, they may be saying that you keep going forward, and eventually the two of you will come into alignment, all right? So that could be for you guys. Now, even if this second love reading here is for you guys, and not the first one, but the second one. In the first one, there's more than one person. In the second one that I just gave, it's just you and this other person, and you guys have had some tough times. It gives you stress. I'm seeing here that there's a lot of despair for you right now, but I will tell you this, there's a new beginning coming in love, and I feel that it is with this person. If you can take your time, keep working, building on yourself, you will become a vibrational match, the two of you. And of course, this person will be learning as well. I feel that if this person or you, whoever it was in this connection, before was displaying feelings of not being interested or just being single, player, whatever, player or not player, but just wanting the single life, I feel that that's coming to an end, right? So some of you are like, woohoo, yeah. And I feel also that this is a love of a lifetime, and you need to only wait, just wait for your ships to come in. Now, that is so interesting. Dear God, sometimes as readers, I'm like, and look, I saw, again, I pulled this fourth card, but I didn't bring it because I thought it had to do with the child thing. So, listen, you very well, watcher, you very well, if this resonates with you here, either you were on the call because you were like super, I'm saying call, we're just going to go with that because that's what Spirit wants to say. You were on the call because you were super interested in this, and this relates to you, and there could be a child here between the two of you, but maybe, just maybe, you have no awareness of this situation and this was you. It's possible. And so that's why here they're saying, it says time out. And they are saying that they wanted to let you know about that. Okay? And some of you may be like, I knew it! And some of you may be like, dude, this clearly isn't for me. So let's just say a prayer that whoever this is for, whether they ever come into awareness of it or not, because you see this neural interceptor energy that I was seeing? All right? Let's just go. Let's go time. This means you will not be aware of it unless, and just as I was going to say, until like you see these random flashes of somebody at 36, look right behind it's at 35, right? Or next thing at age 72, these babies, these beings or whatever, wherever they are, they may be growing faster than us. They may be in a place where time isn't as slow or as fast. Time may move faster. Their bodies may be, based on their genetic makeup, may develop faster. Who knows? So I'm just seeing a lot there. So anyway, let's just say a quick prayer and say, thank you, God, for all that is. Thank you. We are so thankful and grateful to even be here on this video, on this call. And if all it means is that we just got some good entertainment, then gracias a Dios. Thank you. And if it is that it is for us, we thank you, God, for lessons learned. And we ask that our hearts, our minds, our spirits, our ways, our everything, our lifestyles be soothed. We just need soothing now, and wherever there are blockages and heartbreak and whatever going on, we give that up to you, God. And now we ask that we can be ourselves and be open to all that joy has to offer, because we have put in a lot of work, whether this reading is for us or whether we're just living that regular human life. We have put in a lot of work, and we've cried a lot of cries, and we've had a lot of issues, tears, unresolved things, all of those things. And we come here asking for not only guidance but also ease. We ask for an anointing of ease, and we pray for all of these beings out here who are living their lives and hopefully living their best lives, and knowing that we have soul contracts with them just as easily as we have soul contracts with these groups here. And we thank these groups for coming forward out of integrity to let us know in the conscious mind what has passed and what has come to pass, whether or not we will ever resonate on a conscious level with it. We know that our spirit selves, our higher selves, our energy fields will know and will receive and accept. Okay? And over time, over time, this grief will start to work its way out, because the body still carries grief. The grief stays with you, they're saying, even as the children do not. So let's just, yes, I'm hearing from some of you watching, or at least one of you, is it okay for us to apply this to the lost child through abortions and miscarriages? And yeah, the answer is for sure, yes, totally. Amen. God bless, right? Those children in spirit are definitely on somewhere, enjoying themselves. And of course you can connect to them. I'm not seeing any blockages to your connecting with those lovely children. Just you have to get into that space in your mind and your heart and your field, and just to be receptive. But whatever it is, whoever you've lost, in whatever way and capacity, this is for you as well. Okay? All right, so I'm hearing that they want to take the darkness out of this. If there's any darkness surrounding these children and these parents and whatnot, whether it's through these experiments, whether it's through abortions, whether it's through miscarriages, whether it's through kidnappings, whatever, if there's any darkness surrounding these, we ask for it to be lifted now. And that's what they're trying to do for you. Okay, and they will do it for you, because we know that already as we ask, it is already given, it is already done. And so it is. Amen. And I do hope that you can come into some amazing love. God bless you, whoever's watching and who wants it and who needs it, right? Listen, we don't just randomly get an Ace of Cups and a directive to wait for it. And that they tell us to keep moving steadily forward, because one day we will have a love connection, 4 of Wands style, baby. That's marriage, happy home life with this main man who has brought you pain. Is he going through his healing? Yeah, I'm sure. Right? And if you are this one who, it's 2 men, you will be directed as to what to do. In your case, they're telling you to take a time out. They're telling you to work towards building yourself, and I see that you will be successful. And I'm not sure whether the eventual person of these 2 will be this person, because there's a match. But either way, you will be this person. That in itself is amazing. You too can expect to have an Ace of Cups love coming in. You need only wait for that. And for everybody for whom excuse me, there has been obsession, obsessive thoughts, obsessive anything, whatever's been keeping you up day and night and holding you in its stead, know that it is being surrendered now at this time. And that is all there is to it. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Oopsies. And I want to thank my guides as well. God bless them. I have some really great guides, and I'm working with some new guides. Yay. And they're hugging me. Oh my God, they're hugging me. I would show you. I'm going to show you right now. Hugs. Anyway, But yeah, so thank you so much, guys. If you'd like a private reading with me, of course, please feel free to locate my information. It's in the More box on this page. Also, if you'd like to give a donation, because you're like, wow, that was like a real reading, and I think at least $1 would be great, that's great too. You can use the PayPal link below. You paste it into your search bar, and bada bing, bada boom, you donate. And if you are interested in daily readings and weekly readings, I'll do my best with the weeklies. I'm doing my best. Then please feel free to check back on my community tab. I always post on my community tab. A lot of times it'll be videos, but sometimes it'll be written. Okay? God bless you. Mwah! I love you. And bye. Have a wonderful month of October.